Right now, live at 5, in his first full day in office, President Biden rolls out a vaccine distribution plan with big goals in mind. This as Minnesota's vaccine pilot program kicks off, with many Minnesotans taking part. Plus,
how the Biden administration could impact mining projects here in the Northland.
And looking ahead, Olympics officials in Japan say the show will go on, at least for now. But experts are raising concerns as the pandemic continues to play out.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Welcome to the CBS3 News Live at 5. You're looking at the White House on the first full day of President Biden's administration. His focus today has been the coronavirus pandemic. We'll hear from him about his plan for tackling that in just a moment. But first, a decision he made yesterday has local industry experts paying close attention to this new administration. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke. Tonight we're hearing from those in our region about what President Biden's decision to halt construction on the Keystone XL pipeline could signal for other local projects. For over a month now, Enbridge has been working on a $2.6 billion Line 3 pipeline replacement project in Minnesota. They currently have more than 4,000 workers replacing sections of that aging line, which runs from Canada to Superior. An Enbridge spokesperson said, unlike Keystone XL, Line 3 is an operating pipeline vital to both the economy and as an energy source. She said the Line 3 project has passed extensive environmental and permitting reviews on the state and federal level. But opponents of the project told us they hope Biden will do the same for Line 3 as he did for Keystone, citing environmental concerns. Minnesota Congressman Pete Stauber also reacted to the Keystone decision today. The Republican slammed Biden for claiming to support unions during the campaign and then shutting down a project that put many people to work. We also reached out to those in the mining industry to learn what this decision signals for them. CBS 3's Emma Quinn spoke with industry leaders to learn more about their thoughts going forward. Emma.
Kristen, earlier today I spoke with Frank Ungaro, the executive director for Mining Minnesota, and Ungaro told me he's not going to speculate on what the Biden administration has planned as far as executive orders that could impact the progress of Minnesota's proposed mining projects. But he says as new secretaries of Agriculture and Interior get settled into their positions, they will be having conversations regarding future projects alongside Minnesota delegates. Ungaro says they'll have to wait and see what happens next and go from there.
We'll certainly be impressing upon the administration the importance of continuing to let the thorough, comprehensive environmental review and permitting process work.
Some of those major projects currently under the review and permitting process include PolyMet, which hopes to build a copper-nickel mine on the Iron Range, and Twin Metals, which wants to mine precious metals underground near the Boundary Waters. PolyMet is fully permitted but held up in litigation, while Twin Metals submitted its mine plan of operation, which is under review by regulatory industries. And you'll remember, Kristen, President Donald Trump issued an executive order in September. It cut down on what Trump called unnecessary permitting delays for companies like Twin Metals. There was no word on what that executive order could stand, and we did reach out to House Representative David Lisgard and State Senator David Tomassoni as they represent districts impacted by the mining projects. Both declined to comment.
Projects will certainly continue to keep our eyes on. Thanks, Emma. We did hear from Twin Metals tonight. Spokespeople say their project is consistent with Biden's top priorities, including transitioning to a green economy and American-based supply chains. They said they look forward to working with the administration. Meanwhile, those against the Twin Metals project say they're hopeful Biden will review Trump's order, speeding up the review process for mines like these, adding they also want Biden to complete the mineral withdrawal canceled by the Trump administration. President Biden spent his first full day in office laser focused on the coronavirus pandemic, signing 10 executive orders to address the problem.
This is a wartime undertaking. Today, I'm signing an executive action to use the Defense Production Act and all other available authorities to direct all federal agencies and private industry to accelerate the making of everything that's needed to protect, test, vaccinate, and take care of our people.
After his remarks, the president and Vice President Kamala Harris met with Dr. Anthony Fauci and his coronavirus team. Back in Minnesota, COVID-19 vaccinations for the state's new pilot program began today, and appointments for this week are all booked. The pilot program has 9 locations across the state, including one in Mountain Iron. The appointments are open to those 65 and older, teachers, and child care workers. When registration launched on Tuesday, the website was overwhelmed by interest and crashed. Phone lines were also backlogged. Less than 24 hours later, all 6,000 spots were full. More appointments are expected to be available when registration opens on Tuesday. The state promised to have those issues with the system solved. With Minnesota entering that new phase of COVID vaccinations today, Itasca County health leaders say they're still finishing up their first phase. During a press conference this morning, officials said they are expecting to complete Phase 1A in 1 to 2 weeks. That includes healthcare and long-term care staff and residents. With Phase 1B starting today, doses are now being distributed between school districts, child care providers, and those 65 and older. Even though vaccine rollout has been slower than expected, Itasca County's healthcare leaders are excited for this positive next step.
We've had moments where we've been exhausted and we felt like we've completely exhausted our resources. So I'm looking forward to being able to provide vaccines on a more broad scale, providing a higher level of protection to the communities that we serve.
To learn where and when you can get your COVID-19 vaccine, head to our website. As for St. Louis County, they're hoping to finish Phase 1A by the end of this month. Then health leaders will be preparing to administer vaccines to the much broader categories in Phase 1B. They, too, say the vaccine rollout remains a challenge due to the extremely limited amount of doses available. In Wisconsin, some Republicans want all residents vaccinated by March. That's the goal of a bill presented to the Wisconsin Assembly Health Committee. The bill grew out of Republican criticism about vaccine distribution. Democratic Governor Tony Evers and the state's health leaders have defended the state's vaccine rollout. They say they can only vaccinate so many people with the current supply. The bill is unlikely to become law. It has to pass the Senate and Assembly and then be signed by Governor Evers. Meanwhile, some Wisconsin leaders recommend grocery store workers and bus drivers be included in the next vaccination phase. A state advisory committee says adding that would clear 1.6 million people for the next phase. With the limited number of doses the state gets each week, it could be a while before everyone in that phase gets vaccinated. Dave's here for a first look at the weather. Nice sunshine today. You know that's always my focus.
Yeah, for many towns we got some sunshine, though the snow chance paid off for a few places and is still lingering for the South Shore, aided and abetted by lake effect, which is kicking in with the movement of cold air from the north across our region. And the coldest of the cold is going to be in the interior parts of Minnesota Arrowhead, so there's a wind chill advisory in effect until 9 o'clock Friday morning. The feels-like temperatures could be as cold as 30 below, so heat is removed from exposed skin as if it truly were 30 degrees below zero. Actual air temperatures could go towards 10 below come tomorrow morning. And eyeing up the current situation here, see, Kristen, we've got the clearer sky here around the head of the lakes, but clouds lingering for other parts of the region. Speaking of snow chances, there's another one coming our way. But first, let's show the short-term forecast for Friday, which says it's going to be cool and clear, so a beautiful day tomorrow for everybody, except on the South Shore where the snow could linger just a little bit longer. 10 above is the best we're going to manage for a high temp. It warms up a bit, though, come Saturday, and that's when the next snow chance already comes around. We'll talk about how much that one could bring in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, a new opportunity to color the Iron Range, plus an Ashland man receives a special honor. City by City is up next. And as the nation's job crisis worsens, we're getting a better idea of where Minnesota's unemployment rate stands. Details on that tonight at 6.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live Local CBS 3. CBS 3 News is brought to you by Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
Here at locally owned Adolphson Real Estate, we are ready to help you find the home of your dreams with no extra fees. Take a look at this nice hillside bungalow in a prime location. Please call our Duluth office for more details. Call us today to schedule a tour at Adolphson Real Estate.
Hello from DBS Repair, your local experts in all things basement-y. Since 2012, we've helped thousands of cabin and homeowners in Minnesota and Wisconsin. We specialize in basement waterproofing, foundation and structural repair, concrete lifting and leveling, whole home energy, nasty crawl spaces, and basement finishing too. If you have a wet basement, moldy crawl space, or sunken concrete, our team of experts have the trusted solutions to help. Call DBS today for all things basement-y.
Skilled trade workers are the backbone of every community, and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers get paid training to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. Army National Guard soldiers are learning skills that can set them up for success with companies looking to hire the best.
The Army National Guard basically built my resume for me.
Find out how you can learn a trade and serve part-time for your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com.
We met in high school.
Is that him?
Yeah. Why do I even need a psych evaluation?
It was all explained in the pamphlet.
I'm given a kidney. Nobody said there was going to be reading.
She'll do fine. Thank you. Assuming she's not drunk or in jail or offering her kidney to some other guy.
A new Be Positive. Watch tonight or stream anytime on CBS.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Hayward, Wisconsin as we inch toward the weekend. Dave will have your full forecast in a few minutes, but first we have some exciting news from across the region. Good news for students and parents in Nashwauk as the after-school learning program gets going once again, and a well-deserved Ashland resident is given a great honor. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We'll start things off in Nashwauk, where the After School Learning Academy starts back up next Tuesday. It will be held Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays after school until 4:15. This program is free and a snack will be provided. Students will gain knowledge in areas of math, reading, science, STEM, art, and many other skills by a licensed teacher. This is a great opportunity to help reach academic grade level goals, especially with the recent distant learning models. The Nashwauk School District is already working on free busing home. You can contact the school for more information. Now to Virginia, where the Lyric Center for the Arts and W.A. Fisher Advertising have partnered up to create a Masabi Range coloring book. This first volume of what Lindsay Bergen, the youth arts coordinator, hopes will be of many, features images from around the Virginia area. That includes Virginia's water tower, a loon, the old opera house, and so much more. The pandemic has made the youth program difficult to get up and running, so the Lyric Center is thinking of creative ways to reach out to younger kids in the area. If you'd like to purchase a coloring book, you can reach out to the Lyric Arts Center. All proceeds go to the Youth Arts Program. We'll end in Ashland, where the Chamber's 2020 Person of the Year has been announced. Congratulations to George A. Rydberg. The Chamber describes George as a genuine, kind-hearted, giving person who loves his community and is always there to lend a hand. The legislature and governor created a plaque, and Senator Janet Bewley brought it from Madison and presented it to George with Carol, his wife, by his side. George has volunteered at the elementary school with reading. He's enjoyed preparing meals for Circle of Grace camp counselors during their summer programs. He also delivered Meals on Wheels, among so many other things. Congratulations to you, George. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, go ahead and send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, will they compete or not? That's the question for many as officials with the Olympic Games contemplate competition and safety.
This morning's low of 8 above at Duluth International was a lot warmer than it was yesterday morning, but already tomorrow morning we go back towards 10 below for a lot of towns. Is this going to be a long-lived cold snap or just a short one? We'll talk about its duration and our next snow chance coming up after our break.
Now at Home Sleep Express, you can test and buy a famous Purple mattress and finance it free for 4 years. Purple's patented science makes for cooler and more comfortable sleep. Get free delivery, setup, and a 120-day guarantee. The famous Purple mattress, now at Home Sleep Express.
Mariah Haberman here from Discover Wisconsin. Join me and the rest of the crew every week on this station for all things Wisconsin. Continue the adventure on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and discoverwisconsin.com. Plus, subscribe to the Cabin Podcast, available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Be smart. Be active. Be confident. Vision Pro Optical is here for you, specializing in eye exams, glasses, contacts, and billing your insurance. Serving the Northland for more than 30 years with you as our focus. Visit visionprooptical.com for hours and location details. Vision Pro Optical. Be and be seen.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3 for up-to-date coverage morning and night.
Strong, enduring, and timeless. Stickley, America's premium solid wood furniture, handcrafted by experienced artisans. Right now, save 35% on the Walnut Grove collection. The Stickley Winter Sale at Home Furniture.
Move snow with your new John Deere from Duluth Lawn and Sport.
Some things are just too important to leave out of your morning routine. Make sure we aren't one of them. Live, local, CBS3, a great way to start your day.
Join us weeknights for Live at 5 as we go around the Northland city by city.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
This morning's low temperatures were above zero across the board, a big improvement, at least as far as temperatures go over the other morning. So let's take a look at those numbers here. 5 above for Orr, 3 above for Hibbing and Chisholm, 6 above towards Proctor, and down towards Siren and Hinckley. Teens above zero, same deal with Hayward and Ashland, Ironwood and Watersmeet. Well, tomorrow morning it already goes back below zero as an Arctic air mass crosses the border tonight and sends Minnesota temperatures down, kicks up the wind chills, and then also going across the lake drives a chance for lake effect snow for folks on the South Shore. Current conditions at the airport in Duluth, still 6 above there right now. 60% is the relative humidity with a northwest wind 17 miles per hour. Winds going 10 to 20 miles per hour. The reason there is a wind chill advisory then for the interior parts of the Minnesota Arrowhead through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Air pressure, 29.89 inches of mercury, 1,012 millibars. That's coming up after that trough of lower pressure brought a light snow chance to many towns earlier today. Another chance of snow comes by Saturday afternoon, but that's from a different low, which we'll point out in just a bit. Current temps in the Upper Peninsula run from 12 in Ironwood to 16 in Watersmeet. For northern Wisconsin, we're going from 10 in Superior to 13 in Hayward, and even 15 degrees towards Red Cliff, LaPointe, and Bayfield 2. 9 above in Cloquet, 10 for Moose Lake, 7 Silver Bay and 2 Harbors, 3 to 6 for much of the Mesabi Iron Range, and about 3 to 5 for a good chunk of the Vermilion. 4 degrees currently in International Falls. Well, air temperatures tonight could go towards 15 below International Falls, maybe 10 below here in the Twin Ports, 5 below or so for northwestern Wisconsin. Should be a clear and cold night for Minnesotans, but along the South Shore, yeah, the movement of that cold air, it's going to make for some lake effect, another 1 or 2 inches possible for you guys there. Doppler map right now shows clouds broke after this morning. We got those snow showers earlier this morning. Then they faded away, and the clouds faded away too. But another low-pressure system is going to build up towards us. First for Friday, though, we deal with the intrusion of the Arctic air, which will keep us on the cooler side, at least through Friday and maybe a portion of Saturday. But by Saturday afternoon, this low-pressure system rumbles up towards us and kicks up then a 60 to 70% chance for snow overnight Saturday into Sunday morning. And I think around our region, we could go about 1 inch or 2 for many of our towns, maybe even 2 to 3 for some places. And in the snow belt, Ironwood just might make 4. Tonight in Minnesota, low temps Could go 15 below inland, even 18 below towards Kristen's neck of the woods, and be as warm as 5 below right by the lake. Into Wisconsin and Michigan with that South Shore lake effect snow still going on, a little bit warmer, anywhere from 7 below by Hayward to 2 above right around Bessemer. Into tomorrow for Wisconsin and the UP. Inland could try to get some sunshine, but South Shore lake effect could linger longer. High temps about 10 to 13 above. Minnesota high temps anywhere from 7 in Ely to 13 for Park Point. Partly cloudy sky from the Arctic high, which gives way to the low from Saturday night into Sunday morning. 30 to 70% chance for flurries and snows that might run 1 to 3, even 2 to 4 inches. Then we warm up a little bit by Sunday. 20 degrees above zero, maybe the best we manage here until next Wednesday, Thursday, when we go back to 20 and 25. The Saturday night snow, Kristen, that might be all she wrote for the week ahead. Otherwise, it'll be on the drier side.
All right, thanks, Dave. Japan says this summer's Olympic Games will go ahead after being delayed in 2020 because of the pandemic. But some experts say it could be too risky. CBS's Ian Lee reports from London.
The venues are ready. They have been for over a year. With 6 months to go before Tokyo hosts the Olympic Games, Japan's prime minister says they're prepared and determined to keep COVID at bay. 15,000 athletes plus support staff are expected to descend on Tokyo in July. Officials are looking at using robots to speed up testing for fans if they're allowed at all.
Anything is possible, and we need to do the best we can to prepare for the games at this moment.
But much of Japan is still under a state of emergency. The country hasn't even approved a vaccine. COVID cases are on the rise, and so is public opposition to hosting the games.
Now we are facing with far more danger than last year. So why do you have to hold the Olympic Games?
One big factor to push ahead with the world's biggest sporting event is the cost. The government has already spent $15 billion.
More than 80% of people recently polled in Japan say the Olympic Games should be canceled or postponed once again. Well, back here at home, if you drive down Superior Street in Duluth's Lincoln Park Craft District, you might notice large boxes of snow. Eventually, those boxes will come down and be replaced with 5 snow sculptures. The first artist got to work today as part of the district's first snow sculpture show. Area business owners such as Frost River, Bent Paddle, and Duluth Pottery collaborated to make it happen. They say they wanted to do something to make winter more fun since people can't do as many indoor activities during the pandemic.
Well, I hope they want to go. I got to go check that out and go appreciate some fun art in Lincoln Park. You know, we're trying to do more and more things down here, and this is a good way to do it.
Coming up at 6, meet the artist in charge of designing the sculpture in front of Bent Paddle and learn what he plans on making. Still to come, we have a sweet pup from the south who is looking for his forever home here in the north. Stay tuned for our adoptable pet of the day.
At Ralph Eye Care Specialists, we help your family see well. We check your child's need for glasses, and we screen for problems which are best treated early in life. We test your parents for diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma. These often have no early symptoms, so regular eye exams are important. And we care for you, providing routine and emergency care for your lifetime. Call now to schedule an appointment at Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
At Super One Foods, you'll find more than just low prices and better choices. You'll find friendly faces like ours, working hard to save you money.
Super One has a tireless commitment to quality and freshness and a goal of delivering 5-star service to every customer to bring the absolute best value to your shopping experience. Check out these specials available at all Super One locations going on now.
So stop into the Super One Foods right in your neighborhood. Super One Foods, serving you with low prices and better choices.
Hi, I'm Steve Little, owner of Your Home Improvement Company. 2020 was an unbelievable year for all of us. As a family-owned and operated business, we have been doing our best to stay focused on you this past year with our zero interest and zero payments until 2022 program. Thank you for allowing us to assist you in updating your most lived-in asset during this difficult time, your home. From all of us at Your Home Improvement Company, Bath Planet, and my family to yours, have a healthy, happy, and safe new year.
Bringing art to Lincoln Park, the community project that's getting creative.
Thank you.
Temperatures are set to slide once again tonight, going below zero Friday morning. Then come Saturday, I'll talk about a snow chance.
I was thinking maybe we could have dinner with my friends.
Yeah, which ones?
All of them.
Okay, everybody, be natural. Hey, guys! We should do a TikTok. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
You know, you isolate that.
Don't hurt yourselves.
I wasn't embarrassed by any of that.
A new unicorn. Watch tonight or stream anytime on CBS.
Haberman here from Discover Wisconsin. Join me and the rest of the crew every week on this station for all things Wisconsin. Continue the adventure on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and discoverwisconsin.com. Plus, subscribe to the Cabin Podcast, available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
For coverage that matters most to you, tune to CBS3.
It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Range Regional Animal Rescue in Hibbing. Everybody, meet Rowdy. Rowdy is an English Coonhound mix. He is 7 years old, 80 pounds, with beautiful red tick coloring. Here's what our friends at Range Regional Animal Rescue had to say about him. He's a southern boy who's jumped around a bit. You could say he's a drifting cowboy. Originally from Georgia, then South Carolina for a while, and now here in Minnesota. Rowdy may be old in years, but he is young at heart. He has a nose that never stops, so he's always on the move and ready to go. He's not a huge fan of other animals, though, so it would be best if he was a one-animal guy. Overall, Rowdy would be a great exercise partner, family dog, whatever you might need. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Rowdy, you can call the number on your screen. A Duluth police officer is living out a lifelong dream with help from his new partner. The department introduced its newest canine team today. Meet Officer Kane Causey and Athena. She's a Dutch Shepherd and the half-sister of the DPD's other canine, Luna. Causey has been a Duluth police officer for 6 years and wanted to be a canine handler since he was little. The two will start training together soon.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, on his first full day in office, President Biden declares war against the coronavirus, signing dozens of executive orders and revealing his plan for how to get your kids back in school. Plus, the manhunt intensifies. The FBI ups the reward for information about the person who planted pipe bombs near the Capitol. And our tribute tonight to the unsung heroes of the inauguration who touched our hearts. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Change the future of medicine from the convenience of home. Join the All of Us research program to help improve health research and speed up medical breakthroughs. Visit essentialhealth.org/allofus to learn more.
Hi, John with Prime Appliance, and this is one of the best times of the year to buy appliances because manufacturers are sending us their new models weekly, and we need the room, so we're closing out last year's models at rock-bottom prices. Get this black stainless Frigidaire Gallery 4-piece kitchen suite with a French door refrigerator, an electric convection range, a high-performance dishwasher, and a microwave oven, now only $47.92. Financing always available. Have our pros deliver and install or take it home today. Prime Appliance, it's the best place to buy your appliances.
Menards is your complete plumbing headquarters. Save on over 300 kitchen and bath faucets for Moen in the store and on Menards.com. Moen faucets give you a lifetime of beauty, reliability, and innovative features. Moen products are built to last in all the latest styles and finishes to match your home's decor. Save big on a great selection of Moen kitchen and bath faucets now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Complying with national guidelines is made easy with the CETA's commercial touchless forehead thermometer. The Instant Read LCD digital display yields an accurate body temperature reading from 2 to 4 inches within half a second. From schools, offices, shops, and all other public places, keep yourself safe and compliant with a hands-free thermometer that's easy to install and easier to use. Visit www.cetusonline.com. That is CETUSonline.com.
Mining. It's a part of Minnesota's history that affects everyone in the Northlands still to this day.
Watch Eye on Mining with Kristen Vaki every Tuesday at 10. Brought to you by Iron Mining Association, Range Regional Airport, and Miners National Bank of Evelyn. Only on live, local CBS3. Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men, celebrating 30 years in business in 2021 with 30% off store-wide. Downtown Duluth.
Welcome back. Here's a live look at Lake Superior from the pier in Canal Park on this Thursday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story, and we'll see what's coming up tonight at 6. Local industry leaders are reacting to President Biden's decision to halt construction on the Keystone XL pipeline. With controversial mining projects like Twin Metals under review, experts in the industry say they're looking forward to working with the Biden administration on making sure these projects happen. Meanwhile, opponents are hoping President Biden will reverse course from the Trump administration when it comes to copper and nickel mining. And tonight at 6, the Duluth Chamber of Commerce is bringing members of the business community together in hopes of ensuring there's a focus on the importance of diversity and building an inclusive regional economy. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you right back here at 6.